Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. It is June 2nd. Lisa, Lydia, Scott with you here this morning. We have wildfire smoke to talk about, poor air quality. Want to remind you right away, though, we're live on Facebook right around this time every weekday morning. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, that smoke kind of put a damper on what would have been a pretty nice weekend for us.
It was icky.
Sounds like it's going to get even worse today?
Yes, so we've got a cold front moving through, and that's going to push some of the smoke down to the surface, making it stinky outside, and then reductions in visibility and air quality, all expected. The worst of it should only last for a few hours, and then it does start to thin out, but you're going to see this quick, sudden push where the wildfire smoke just rushes in with a cold front, and all of a sudden it's really nasty out. That's kind of what I'm expecting here. Fargo, I'd say 11, 12 o'clock, lasts through the afternoon and then starts to thin out as we get closer to supper time tonight. This same cold front is touching off some scattered showers, embedded thunder. As we enter the afternoon, there's a chance that one or two of those could produce some small hail and some gusty winds, so becoming strong to severe. Best bet would be extreme southeastern North Dakota and then west central Minnesota, so into Lakes Country. I see the stronger part of the storms kind of outside of our viewing area, but it is possible. Otherwise, some scattered showers and just a few plain rumbles of thunder can be expected for today, all thanks to that cold front. The other thing the front is doing is obviously bringing in colder air, hence the name cold front. Temperatures peak around the middle of the day, 70s near 80, and then start to crash, and we fall down into the 50s and 60s by supper time tonight. So we'll feel the cooler air, the smoke, and the chance at a few thunderstorms. This all clears out overnight tonight. We start thinning that smoke. I'm still going to go hazy sunshine for tomorrow, but it's a loft, so it's well up above the ground. Your air quality improves, smell improves, just regular outdoor smells. What else? It just gets a little bit better in terms of smoke for tomorrow. Air quality will get better too. Visibility in that sense also. And then your temperatures are in the 70s for tomorrow, so not bad. A lighter wind, not a bad day. Hopefully we can ditch some of the smoke and just easier to breathe.
Yeah.
Temps in the 70s for the next few days, chance in an afternoon thunder shower or two on Thursday, otherwise not until Sunday. Kind of a little more of an active pattern where every few days we've got these chances of showers and storms. Temperatures mainly in the 70s. Right now I have Saturday near 80, so that looks like a decent day. Warmest of the 10-day. Mid-June does have hints at a cool down. Temperatures closer to about 70 for your highs, so a little cool, slightly below average for this time of year. Today, all about the chance of storms, obviously the smoke. I think that's the number one thing. For sure. Most people will be complaining about, rightfully so. You have the right to do so. And then backwards temperatures for today.
All right.
Okay, I think that's all. Thanks,
Good to
guys.
know. Thanks.
This morning, like we were talking about, we're waking up to smoke in the Red River Valley. Right now, we are in the unhealthy air category in Fargo, and of course, it's because of the wildfires in Canada, including parts of Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba as well. In total, there are more than 180 active wildfires in Canada right now. That smoke, of course, was a problem over the weekend, and like Lydia just said, it will get worse before it gets better today. So if you're you're out today and you're like, I just can't anymore, just hold on, it will improve.
Yeah, maybe just stay inside if you can today, hold off, and things start to improve tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So we can look forward to that. Grand Forks kidnapping suspect is back in court today. 43-year-old Abdi Ali is facing several charges, including kidnapping and robbery. He's accused of carjacking a stranger at gunpoint while they were parked outside the Alameen grocery store. He forced him to drive to a mosque about a mile away. He then went inside and he prayed. The victim drove away after that and called 911. If convicted, Ali faces up to 10 years in prison.
Right now, we're working to learn what led to the death of a 39-year-old man. His body and motorcycle were found in a Polk County ditch. Sheriff's office got the call right around 1 Sunday afternoon. Travis Shimpa was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators say it looks like he was driving north on County Road 38, which is a gravel road. The crash is still under investigation.
Meantime, charges are pending, and a motorcycle driver is seriously hurt after troopers say he led them on a high-speed chase. This happened around 9:30 Saturday evening, about 5 miles south of Hillsboro or so. It started on I-29 before the driver got off the interstate and went onto a local highway. The 19-year-old driver of the motorcycle then crashed going around a curve, had to be flown to the hospital. We're working to find out the extent of those injuries, his name, and the charges that he could face.
A weekend house fire in Grand Forks. Firefighters responded around 12:30 Sunday afternoon to a home on Elwood Court. It's just a couple blocks south of Ben Franklin Elementary. When they got there, there were flames on the first floor. Smoke had filled the house. Firefighters were able to put out the fire pretty quickly and contain the damage to the kitchen, but the people who lived there weren't able to stay in the home overnight. Luckily, no one was hurt.
Today, U.S. senators returned to Capitol Hill to tackle President Donald Trump's spending bill. He's coined it the Big Beautiful Bill. It would offer trillions of dollars in tax cuts while cutting support for a number of federal programs, including food stamps. It would also require Medicaid recipients ages 19 to 64 to work, volunteer, go to school, or participate in a job training program at least 80 hours a month. That bill passed the House last month. President Trump has said he would like it to clear the Senate by July 4th.
Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, a packed weekend of high school state championships is over. It was a doozy for our sports team for sure. Dom will have a complete recap of the final days of the North Dakota athletic year. Plus, Horace has its first D1 men's basketball commit. You'll meet him and hear why he decided to stay close to home. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and also streaming on Inform.com.
Speaking of Inform.com, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, go to our website, Inform.com. You can get your first 3 months for 99 cents a month. Just use or just go to Inform.com/subscribe, then you can access that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we start again this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10.
And we'll be back with First News tomorrow morning from 5 to 7, and we'll let you know how that smoke is looking in the sky.
Yeah, an update there. Have a good day.